from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This will be taken very short.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard
line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Zebra.
He's coming, double up. Kill.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Monday. Undercut. 40 gut. Hey, 5-0. Bravo.
To throw is Stafford. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Cut. 20. 4 down.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
Hey, let's go. Hey, kill.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
White.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, Haywood.
23 in the mic.
I'm on.
Throwing again. Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Kenny Galladay. Incomplete. He was covered by Eric Weddle.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And the cutback to the sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Easy, alert. Turn up. Kill.
On first down, Stafford here. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The veteran Eric Weddle there to break that one up. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Johnson. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
180. A 2-yard pickup makes it
53. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got it. You got it.
He was covered by Eric Weddle.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4.
32. No. Check.
Like 7.
They snap it to Stafford. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 42-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey. Louis. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Switch up. Hey, wahoo. 5.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
12. Hey, orbit.
On first down, Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Ashawn Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama, a big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he was going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
180. Hey, shell. 51.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devon Kennard drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't give it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Right there.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
43's the mic. 43's the mic.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Alert! 43 is the mark. Hurry!
On third down, Johnson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
43 is the mark, boy. 43. Check.
Hey, Charlie.
All day. All day.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, open man is Galladay, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. That'll bring up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Let's go, defense.
59.
Defense. Here we go.
To throw again. Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for T.J. Hawkinson. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Go. Hey, watch the edge.
Hey, 70.
Pick the edge. Come.
Double right.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
And middle.
Check. Crunch. Slam.
Throwing again is Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marvin Jones. Incomplete. He was covered by Eric Weddle.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. It's Johnson. Throwing again on second down. Stafford, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
He was covered by Eric Weddle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To the air again, Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. He'll get this one to Galladay, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now it's Stafford. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Here's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now Stafford on third and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. Going for it on fourth.
Set, lady.
Here we go. Tie it right. 4 down. 26, Mike. 26.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
This will be taken short. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Their own 31-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a first down throw, gone. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Cut! Black 20! DC!
On first down, it's Gurley. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, 5. Hey, Shell.
51. Check. Move. 51's the mic.
DC.
Team, we got to get to the ball. Let's keep working.
Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Let him know.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 39.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
X3, 218, jump.
Tighten up.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Value 3.
51's the mic.
Hey, Delta.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. He'll find Everett there, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
180.
Here we go, G. Get off the field.
12.
On 1st and 10, Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Hold on. Check. Ball.
Goff now looking to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Kill. Check 3.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Stafford, he's going to let it fly. This is caught. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this. Football game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock, and let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up second and 10 at the Lions' 40-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.
On the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it third and long. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
On the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up fourth down.
The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
It's a party now. It's a party now. Hey, Alpha. Come on, dude.
Now Stafford. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and in.